So there's this girl on TikTok with a list of reasons why women should stay single. And this is for her. If you're not her, you can scroll. But if you want to hear the tea, you can stay.
I want to hear
Please
the
add this
tea.
to your list. I am 31 years old, mom of three, currently 9 weeks postpartum from my third child on unpaid maternity leave, going through a separation after 14 years because not only did he cheat the entire time we were together, but he cheated on me during my last pregnancy. So now I'm finally fed up and leaving. Of course, I have no financial means to leave at the moment. However, after yesterday, I was stressing about how I was going to get my youngest two in school so I can return to work on August 4th. He told me I should be a stay-at-home mom and just stay at home with them. Fast forward to less than 24 hours. Fast forward to less than 24 hours this morning, he told me that if I'm not going to be the type of woman that he needs, then I need to leave because it's making it hard for him to move on. Yeah, less than 24 hours
That's a
after
lot.
telling me that I should just stay home with the kids. He told me that if I'm not going to be the type of woman he needs, then I need to leave. Meaning, if I'm not going to have sex with him, if I'm taking this separation seriously and not having sex with him, then I gotta go. Knowing I have no financial means of stability at the moment because I am out of work, knowing that I have nowhere else to go, this man that I've been with for last 14 years of my life, the only man I've ever been in my life, told me that if I'm not going to be the type of woman he needs, I need to leave.
Oh, my goodness, that was a lot. That was actually a lot, and I really sympathize with her. I honestly don't know what she's going through at the moment because I'm not in her shoes, but I can understand having to take care of three children on your own. That's actually a lot, and I sympathize with her. But the problem I have with this sort of videos is women not owning up or taking accountability for their actions. Like she said, if you want to help other women, I mean, come out boldly and say, okay, these were the signs that I saw. I was totally wrong going ahead with a toxic man. You guys, you guys, I don't know. It's just off to me because the first statement she made was like, these are the reasons why every woman should stay single because, okay, I was in a toxic relationship that obviously you knew he was a toxic guy and you chose by yourself to stay in that relationship with a toxic man. And not only did you stay, you had one child, two children, three children for this same man. And because this relationship has ended, it's now enough reason for every other woman to stay single and not get married. And I understand her rant totally. Like, that is a very, very toxic situation. But the problem I have with my gender is that they never blame themselves for their actions. They never. It's just like a woman to come on here to say, "Oh, he got me pregnant." How did he get you pregnant? Like, did he force the baby into your womb? You guys should own up for your mistakes. Nobody's above mistakes. I've made mistakes in my life, but I never put the blame on somebody else or put the blame on a man or put the blame. It's not possible. So I wish she rephrased her statement as, okay, you guys, I spotted the signs. You spot the signs of a cheater, of a cheat or a cheater. You can spot them even from afar. She said this guy has been cheating for the whole entire period of their relationship and you chose to stay. Own up to your mistakes, my darling. Not that you come on here and just make every other person want to be miserable because you have been through some things in your past relationships or your past marriage and you come out and start painting every man black. That is what I'm against. I know that there are toxic men, a lot of them, honestly. But you are the ones falling for the toxic men. Men don't know how to pretend. I've never seen a man that pretends for so long. No matter how, even if even if men, they don't got that talent at all to just keep pretending for how long. I know we as women we have that intuition. There are weaknesses I saw in my husband, even like we didn't date for long, maybe 3 4 months or so, I don't know. But I saw those weaknesses even within that short space of time, and I chose to go ahead with it because I know that I can stay with such weaknesses. So if you see a toxic man and you feel like, okay, I can go ahead, you better be able to deal with whatsoever comes after it. That's just the reality of life. That's it. The said guy or the said man, the father of her 3 children, hurt her this way because you allowed it. We as women were the enablers. So own up to that. That's my only grouse with all this whole women thing coming out and saying, okay, men are this, men are that. What did you do? You made a mistake. Own up to that mistake. It doesn't mean you cannot move forward. It doesn't mean you cannot have any other beautiful relationship afterwards. But don't come and deceive every other person that hopes for a meaningful relationship and say, oh, all men are this. You just start being judgmental about every man you come across. It doesn't work that way. I tell you for a fact that 99.9% of the time, the signs are always there. But we as women, we just choose to ignore it. Or we just keep making excuses for this sort of men, or I don't know, you feel like they could change, or you feel like it doesn't work that way, my darling. It doesn't. There is absolutely no man that would be able to pretend for too long. We see all those signs. Now, let's talk about a cheat. How do you spot a cheating partner even though they have not you have not caught them red-handed? Like, you don't necessarily need to catch a man red-handed for you to know that he's cheating on you, even though most of the time, okay, we're still there until we catch them red-handed. He's cheating on you if he says one or two, like from the body language, you would know a cheater from his mannerisms, from his approach, from some things that he says. You would be able as a woman to spot a cheat or a cheater. I don't care. The truth is that we ladies, we have that intuition in us. I don't know if you don't just want to use it, or you just choose to be blind towards the signs that these men show you. Yeah, you just become intentionally blind towards these toxic men, and it's just annoying. It pains me because it's majorly the good women that fall for these toxic men. Most of the time is good women, like really good women that fall for these toxic men. And it's really painful, I must say, because look at it now, wasted 14 years and 3 kids. Now she's bound to him for life because you had just even a child. Like, there's that relationship there that has to be there for life. Not talk of 3 children. You guys, like I was saying, how to spot a cheat. Any man who brags about how girls are frolicking around him is most likely cheating. Like, he tells you, oh, I don't even know, anytime I go out, or anytime I'm at this place, these girls just keep, hanging around me. I don't know why. They're just the ones. He's most likely cheating. Yes, I said so. If all his friends are people who cheat, or men who cheat, whether man or woman, he is most likely a cheater also. He's most likely cheating. Yeah, check it. Check him. If he says, okay, I usually date, chubbier or fairer girls, or lighter skinned ladies, and he's dating you, you're with him, he is most likely cheating on you, because what is he doing with you if you're not his spec? But my gender would choose to stay in such scenarios. Make it make sense. Then, if you question him about maybe where he went to, or you just question him, hey honey, where are you going? Or I don't know, just bring up some normal conversations that couples have, and he begins to just get defensive, like, I don't know, I'm just going anywhere. Or why are you asking where I'm going to? He's most likely cheating on you. If he says, or you question him about a girl in his life and say, or a girl he's looking at, no, let me just say a girl in his life, and he says something like, okay, we're just friends. I don't even find them attractive. So if you found them attractive, you were gonna cheat. Okay. Question that he's most likely cheating. Yes, even though you've not caught him red-handed, he's most likely cheating. I tell you for a fact. You're in a relationship with a man and he doesn't call you, text you throughout the day, and he just maybe sends a text at night and says, sorry, I haven't texted you today. Work was really busy. He's most likely cheating. Yes, I said it with my full chest. He's most likely cheating. But most of the time, my gender just usually just, okay, make excuses for grown men. It's something that I'm totally against. You guys spot these signs, and when something goes south, come out and be accountable for your actions. Please stop deceiving the other people that want to find love. Which one is everybody should remain single because you were hurt after 14 years? It is not enough reason for the whole world to remain single, for every woman to remain single. I never believe this. Don't allow any people like this or videos like this brainwash you. If you feel something is off, it's most likely off. It's definitely off. As a woman, when you feel something is off in your relationship, your intuition is telling you, but you choose to ignore and come and blame it on men later on. Receive sense. Like, you guys can do better. You guys can do better. So that's it. The men can only, these toxic men can only be as toxic as you allow them to be in your lives. Don't enable it and then you come out, and I know nobody's above mistake, but own up to your mistake. That's just the point of this whole video. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Grab whatever message it is you have to, and let me know in the comments. Do you feel I was too hard on this lady, or yeah, her feelings are valid. It's okay to come out and rant, but the way she ranted, or the style of her rant, I wasn't just feeling it. I wasn't just feeling it because she started up with, okay, these are the reasons why you should remain single, blah blah. That's not how it's done. That's not how it's done. Yeah, that brings me to the end of my video. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel and leave your comments for me below. Okay, I'll see you all in another one. Okay, bye.